on, world? It's the one and only DJ Chase, the host of the Pregame Party Miss podcast on 20 podcast networks and 5 radio stations. You know what it is, man. The internationally known 6 million streams and counting DJ Chase. So, with that being said, today I'm gonna do a video on how the operation, the departments of a record label. Many artists, a lot of artists, they say they want to be independent. They're getting a lot of misinformation, a lot of wrong information. So I try to, teach a little bit about that and teach a little bit about, how to do it the proper way and the proper steps. And it's not that hard. You get started regularly with at least $1,000, most $1,200, $2,000 at best, a good budget to start a record label. Then that'll cover your basic expenses with your legal department, your contracts, your LLC, your incorporation, your studio costs, all those things. And you don't even have to necessarily have a studio. It just saves money if you have a studio to run a record label and a record company. And with that being said, the first thing you need is music. You need a music department. The music department, the whole thing, the whole basis, the whole beginning, the bottom line of running a company is the music. The music is the most important thing. A lot of times artists forget about quality music, and you want to have the factory of the music. So you want to have it to where, you don't have to ask nobody to produce your music. You can keep producing because your music is your inventory. So you have to treat your music as such. So everything else falls in line from the basis of the music. So, the first department, I like to do it in A, B, C, D, is the music department. So you need to produce records, make records, instrumentals, spoken word, different things like that. And all the rest of the departments fall under that. Then the next thing you need is the art department, which is very important because you need an artwork, you need dope graphics, you know what I'm saying? That's the selling point. That's really the most important thing that you can have is your art department. C is the web designer. You need a web designer to help you with your analytics, your website. You definitely need a professional website as an artist to separate you from the pack. You can start out like that, but if you want to be a professional artist, you definitely need a website. D, which is my favorite department, which is the radio. Now, radio is very sketchy, and we're gonna probably stop there because I'm gonna do the video in 2 parts. So now, with that being said, you need a radio department. The radio department is very, very, very important. A lot of people think because they post music on social media, they post it on YouTube, and that's just enough. No, that's the basic baby steps of selling music and getting music out there and collecting money from your music. Your radio department is very important because it gets it to the masses, it gets it through gatekeepers, and as well as charts, and it gets you streams of income from radio rotation, and it gets you listed on something called digital radio tracker, which is your analytics from your radio getting played. So you don't necessarily have to be on big mainstream FM radio. You can do online radio, college radio, internet radio, podcast. There's all types of, in 2021, there's all types of radio systems that you can be streamed on and tracked, and you get publishing from that. You get stations that are monitored. You get radio tracking from that, and you earn money from that. So your radio department is really, really, really important. Probably more important than playlist department, which we'll get into later on the second video. But you definitely need a radio department, and that really even work with the DJs. You got to network with the DJs as well, the program directors, the music directors, and that's how you get your music played, all day concert rotation, get them spins, as they call it, in the music business. So today, like I said, it's a simple video on the departments of a record label. So like I said, I'm gonna go back. A1 is your music department, your B2 your art department, C your web designer, and D your radio department. And there's a whole bunch of them. And like I said, we're gonna get back into it. The photographer as well. You need a dope photographer, so you're not getting them iPhone pictures looking crazy. Some real nice headshots and professional headshots and different things like that. So you know what it is, man. DJ Chase. I'm gonna keep it simple today. You know what it is. Worldwide Sounds Records, the Pregame Party Miss podcast. You know what it is. 6 million plus streams, and I'll be back next week with a new video. Chip.